My message, okay. I want to say that you mustn't be ashamed of your culture, and you must always
And
know where you
also,
came from.
for me being a Wong Jawa, I like to stay intact with my roots. So that's why I'm doing it.
Some people say that. Latihan tari di Paramaribo, Suriname, negeri yang terletak sekitar 18.000 km dari Pulau Jawa. Dengan fasilitas KBRI Paramaribo, anak-anak muda ini belajar gamelan dan tari Jawa.
Jenengku Siti Kasca. Uripku ning Marimbera, Kamawena, umurku 21 tahun. Yes, we learned about the traditions, our culture, and a little bit about our language, Arabic language. Yes.
Yeah, what is your message to your friends and the young Japanese generation in Suriname?
My message, okay. I want to say that you mustn't be ashamed of your culture, and you must always know where you came from, and to embrace your culture, and to be kind to one another, and have a little fun in life. Yes.
My name is Saira Sastrocario. For me being a Wong Jawa, I like to stay intact with my roots. So that's why I'm doing it.
What is the best way to encourage more young people to learn gamelan? What do you think?
Inspire them. Maybe tell them would you like to come try for one day, see how it is, maybe a day or two. Let them listen to remixes, how it can be incorporated into modern music.
What is your message to younger generation, both in Suriname and in Indonesia? What is your message?
Stay intact with your roots, whether it's the language, the dance, music. Don't forget where you're from, where your ancestors are from. Teach the younger ones, bring them all together, and pass on messages.
And be proud of it.
And be proud of it. Yes.
Thank you. Excellent.
What is the recall of outtake and ketok dan ang kenong, ang ketok, ang kampol. The kenong and the kampol gaan nooit samen alleen wanneer we hier zijn. Dus let op je telling, Esther. Eigenlijk moet je dat uit het hoofd kennen. Voor die kenong ook. I live in hope, my God. Dulu sedulurku kabeh wong seniman. Ibuku mbiyen wong tukang nari, bapak mbakku mbiyen melu duwe apa kumpulan gamelan. Kumpulan gamelan sing kondang banget ning Suriname jenenge Kritoswara.
Mas Gio, piye carane bocah-bocah nom ki seneng karo gamelan?
Bocah nom-nom ya seneng kene iki ya seneng, tapi ning Suriname rada apa ya? Bocah-bocah yang rada isin karo budaya Jawa. Pesanku kanggo sing nom-nom, ayo melu nguri-nguri kebudayaan Jawa lan aja nguri-nguri tok, tapi ayo padha melu belajar ngomong Jawa. Mergo oke sing ora iso ngomong Jawa, generasi saiki ora iso ngomong Jawa.
Mereka adalah generasi keempat dari orang-orang Jawa yang dibawa Belanda ke Suriname pada akhir abad 19 hingga tahun 1930-an. Selama lebih 100 tahun, ekspresi kebudayaan Jawa masih bertahan. Salah satu cara menularkan kecintaan terhadap gamelan dan tari Jawa, menurut Ihsan, pemuda Jawa di Paramaribo, adalah dengan mengajak anak-anak muda untuk datang dan mencoba sendiri.
Invite them to start listening to the gamelan first, and then we can play some modern music mixed with gamelan, and maybe they'll get some interest, but first with the classical.
Okay, so mix.
I'll start with the classic, let them listen what the gamelan actually is, how it's played, and then maybe mix it with some modern, and get them into the gamelan.
Do you mix classical gamelan instruments with the pop song, for example?
Yes, I am in a group. It's called Wong Jawa Band, and actually we don't mix pop music. We mix rock music.
Are you concerned that if the younger generation do not learn the gamelan, then someday the gamelan will be gone?
Yes, it's gonna be a tragedy. I can say that because actually listening to gamelan or playing it, I can feel it like into my soul. If I don't hear it or if I don't listen to it, maybe I can cry because there was a time, the pandemic, where we couldn't practice some gamelan, and it really hurt me.
Latihan-latihan gamelan seperti ini yang diharapkan bisa membantu masyarakat Jawa di sini, di Suriname, bisa melestarikan kebudayaan mereka. Dan yang lebih penting lagi adalah bagaimana memastikan anak-anak muda bisa belajar dan mencintai gamelan seperti ini. Kalau tidak, banyak yang khawatir bentuk kebudayaan seperti ini akan hilang.
Jawa mulai datang di Suriname sebagai pekerja kontrak pada Agustus 1890. Mereka dijanjikan akan bisa pulang ke Jawa. Isolasi dan kerinduan akan tanah leluhur membuat tradisi dan kebudayaan tetap kuat di kalangan orang-orang Jawa di Suriname, kata akademisi di Belanda, Roosmarijn Hoofte.
They felt very unwelcome in their host society. They were supposed to work on the plantations. They were the replacement of enslaved people, actually. And they felt unwelcome. Many of them were homesick. So they hang on to their traditions, to the culture, to the things they knew from home. Also with the idea, because the contract was for 5 years. So it was also with the idea of going back. So then it's important to remember those cultural traditions and maintain them, and also raise your kids, if you had them, according to those traditions. And people kept in contact with the homeland because new people were coming in all the time, so they would tell them about what was going on at home. And also the colonial government stimulated that the Javanese would feel at home. So they imported, for example, gamelan, so the musical orchestra, but they also at a later point imported journals, films, to entertain people.
Lebih 100 tahun berlalu, tradisi dan ekspresi kebudayaan Jawa masih bertahan di Suriname. Di tengah kekhawatiran tradisi ini pada akhirnya mungkin akan tergerus roda zaman, berbagai pihak di Suriname berikhtiar agar tradisi dan ekspresi kebudayaan Jawa tidak akan hilang di tanah Suriname.